This is STF Rewind. This week we're going to take a look back at an event from Chicago with House of Glory Waging War. Welcome to STF Media Rewind. I am your host, Journeyman John. Today we're going to look back at House of Glory Waging War from Chicago. This was an amazing event. We had superstars galore. We had the House of Glory Tag Team Champions main event. We had Gringo Loco, because he's a crazy. We also had Zilla Fatu, Matt, Riddle, and we also had, of course, the House of Glory Heavyweight Champion, Satana. Before we get to the action, here at STF Media, we just want to recognize and acknowledge the passing of a revolutionary man in this sport of professional wrestling. He was the suicidal, the homicidal, the genocidal Sabu. Fortunately, he had passed this recently, this past weekend. Our hearts go out to all of his fans, family, and of course all of the wrestlers that he's had an opportunity to work with and impose wisdom on. It was a sad day for us here. Now on to our first match. It was Money Man, Cash Flow Ken Broadway versus the one probably most hated wrestler on the independent circuit right now, Joe Alonzo. To the ring.
Of Chicago, Joe Alonzo.
In the city, myself and Idris Jackson.
His opponent, hailing from St. Louis, Missouri, Cashflow Ken Broadway.
This man, Joe Alonzo, ran his mouth a little too much.
Heavy hands from Ken Broadway.
Those meat hooks. Oh, look at that. Been a while since we've seen that. Nice shoulder tackle there by Broadway. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. And oh my goodness, like a missile.
Maneuver by Joe Alonzo.
Broadway with a reversal. Broadway, oh my goodness, right into that barricade. Right.
All of those accomplishments.
Springboard, duck under. Broadway gets up.
Spinning Joe Alonzo there.
And a springboard axe handle by...
That could be it.
And barely.
Broadway.
Look at that.
Making it rain.
Diving elbow. He got him.
Here is your winner, Ken.
What a great match that was. Poor Joe. Unfortunately, someone made it rain on him. Good one, Broadway Ken. All right, our next match is a suicide six-way match, which includes men and women. So we had Jared Dees, J-Rod, JJ Dose, Brittany Brooks, Oscar Payne, and Angel Jaquez. Let's take it to the ring.
We have 4 male competitors, 2 female competitors. I believe that is a first. Wow, an Angel getting double slapped. That's not the way he wanted to start, right to the mirror. He goes outside, that's going to last for because it's every man or woman for themselves. And a double super kick takes Jaquez off the apron. Payne now sends him out to the apron. What's Joe's going to do here? Trying for a sunset flip. Oscar, though, brings him back to his feet. Hoists him up and a hard slam by Payne. What does she have in mind here? Maybe a bulldog. There it is. Wow. Spiked him right on top of his head. It's a shot to Oscar Payne. Again, we're getting our first view of him in an HOG ring. As we are Brittany, another bulldog, and another running bulldog. Very impressive. Off the ropes, and Jared Diaz with a dive out to the floor. Takes everybody. Inverted atomic drop there by Oscar. Over a pump handle. Hits him up. Wow, what? What? Back to live action, though, as we see J-Rod hoisting Oscar up for a fall-away slam. And a spear! And no business being in the ring, and wow, what a shot to the face there. And that's it. Wow.
Well, Jaez seems to have gotten the win, but I have to say, for her debut, Brittany Brooks is someone we definitely need to keep a lookout for on the indie circuit, because I think there's a big future for her. All right, on to our next match. It is for the HOG Cruiserweight Championship. And in it we have Gringo Loco versus the champion, Infamous. Let's check it out.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the House of Glory Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first, hailing from Chicago, and his opponent hailing from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 180 pounds. He is your current HOG Cruiserweight Champion, the infamous Darren Richardson.
Well,
Darren, their teacher, of their master. And in this case, Darren Richardson believes that now is that time.
We have a test of strength here between these two.
The infamous, amazing black Darren Richardson.
Taking things off. Nice takeover there by Gringo. Wow. Suffer. Nice reversal there, and off the rope, some of that Gringo offense that we have seen so many times. And look at Darren, nice. Nice. Look at that. Nice spin there, takes Gringo over. To the corner. Richardson in. Gringo shoves it back. Nice kip up into a clothesline. And
Beautiful
another one.
Resorte clothesline from Gringo Loco.
Off the rope, tilt a whirl into a slam. Amazing grab. Slam there by Gringo. We have seen this before. He is going up high. What will come next, we don't know. But it's not going to be good news for Darren Richardson.
No shortage of high-risk weapons in Gringo Loco's arsenal. That's for sure.
Wow! And a kick out by Richardson. I thought he might have had it right there. Pump handle. What's he got in mind here?
Whatever it was, Richardson slipped out.
Nice kick there by Darren.
Tornado kick and Black Star press.
You're incapable of sympathy or empathy.
Well, that's the sort of thing someone without any sympathy or empathy would say. Solemn monster.
Look at this by Gringo. He's got him up for a vertical.
The strength and balance that requires is insane. Falcon arrow from the second.
Is that it? Aaron, nice kick there.
Standing sliced bread.
And another with the low blow.
Using a brilliant strategy, and what?
He caught him. Wow.
Flipping cradle there.
It looked like he was.
Well, congratulations, I guess, to the still HOG Cruiserweight Champion, Infamous. All right. Now on to some tag team action. We have Axel and Victor taking on the crazy and amazing main event. To the ring.
Is to be HOG Tag Team Champions. It's our first time seeing them here in House of Glory.
Your ringleader, Midas Black, and his partner, Blazing J Lion. They are your House of Glory Tag Team Champions.
That was smart. Rico suckered Lion in there.
Sleep by the Lion. Lion off the ropes. Springboard. Nice takedown there by Midas Black. Irish whip. That tandem offense. Nice double stomp there by Midas.
The tag team continuity we have come to expect from the greatest show in professional wrestling.
Oh, this is what makes them so good. Here we go. Oh my goodness, right into the barricade there. Into the
That might have been a
guardrail.
serious sueños.
Lion ducks. Lion takes both men over. Midas double drop kick off the top and a kip up. And he is fired up. Here in Chicago, there's one clothesline drop kick. He is a house of fire right now. That was very smart. And Jay Lion is in a world of hurt. Backstabber. Looks like a shining wizard there by Axel.
Good variation on the Busaiku knee.
Oh, and
Midas slips underneath.
the grand finale! And you can put this away because still your tag team champions, Main.
Man, main event brings the circus, that's for sure. One of the hottest tag teams on the scene right now, if you ask me. All right, now we're going to switch it up to the fast-paced Rich Swann, as he's going against one of the sickest men in all of HOG, Charles Mason.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 168 pounds, he is Rich Swann.
This is the return of Rich Swann.
And his opponent, hailing from an undisclosed private island, weighing in at a fuck ton of money, he is the root of all evil, Charles Mason.
Mason is the master.
That's fair. That's twisted. Look, Charles Mason has experienced almost every sensation there is to experience in this world. And so he's trying to get the few that have eluded him.
Look at this. Great athleticism shown by Swann. Makes it look easy.
And causing a recovering alcoholic to suffer is one of the few sensations missing
Wow,
from
look at
Charles
that.
Mason's bucket
Gotta
list.
give the devil his due. Nice leapfrog by Mason. A wasted movement here, and a nice Rana takes over Charles Mason, and a dropkick by Rich Swann, and now Mason. Mason spits the water in his face, and a DDT spikes him on the apron. This is vintage Charles Mason. There's that sliding basement dropkick, and it sends Swann out to the floor. Swann
As he
smacking,
begins to feel pleasure.
slapping the taste out of his mouth. And look at this, Mason biting him.
And then spiking Rich Swann, pain and suffering.
Swann with a foot to the face. Gets Mason off, rolls through. Nice takedown there by Swann, and again Mason rolls out. He spat the water, but this time it was not effective. And Swann takes him down, a little swan dive there. Faced by Mason, and again.
Back to that reign of terror show.
Second time now. Swann gets out of it though. Nice kick to the side of the head. And a leaping Rana takes him all the way off the top. That could do it. Mason gets the shoulder up at the last second. Disgusting. Swann is trying to fight out of it. Oh, and he's biting the fingers.
Well, Mason enjoys that too. How dare you kink shame him?
Oh, Mason, what a lariat.
Back to the fish hook. And another lariat.
Turned him inside out. Sweat coming off his body. The
Rich
Back
Swann
and
shows
forth.
Mason toe to toe.
Who's gonna drop first? Wow. Swann off the ropes. Another. There's a pump kick there by Mason.
And then a pump kick from Swan to Mason.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Fishhook lariat, but Swan gets under it. Handspring cutter. Sting's 450 splash.
Nobody home. Into the turnbuckle. You see the way he ricocheted off that. Uh-oh, Mason's got him.
Here comes that God style spin. Oh, it's straight down to the tombstone.
And how many times did we say
He
dropped him on his head in this match?
Charles Mason.
That was at least the 4th time in this match that Rich Swann got dropped on his head by Charles Mason, and it was one time too many.
All I'm going to say is Charles Mason is one sick SOB. Just disgusting. All right, we're on to women's wrestling now. So we're going to take a look back at the HOG Women's Championship, which is vacant, and you'll hear about it in the match. But it is up for grabs with the recently signed TNA superstar Indi Hartwell against Japanese-owned strong style Miyu Yamashita.
Born Australia, she is Indi Hartwell.
An extremely interesting match.
Hailing from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita.
The Momoiro striker, Miyu Yamashita, returns to House of Glory after 2 years.
Well, for those who don't know, I am the Commissioner Jason Solomon. And I said all week that I would be here tonight to make a very important announcement. We have a champion, and her name is Megan Bain. 287 days as the HOG Women's Champion, the most dominant champion that we have ever had. But unfortunately, she is unable to defend this title. Because I am here to announce that the winner of this match between Indi Hartwell and Miyu Yamashita will be crowned the brand new HOG Women's Champion.
I'd say. Make a mistake. Oh. Show of respect on display. But Miyu Yamashita went low. Nasty kicks trying to knot up the hamstring of Indi Hartwell. Yamashita not giving Hartwell any room to breathe. But Hartwell able to escape to the apron there. European uppercut and a big boot. Stunning Miyu Yamashita. AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm on TV, taking her to the limit. In control for the moment is Indi Hartwell. Big boot. Those long legs of Indi Hartwell. Hartwell cannot be distracted by these imbeciles. Yamashita already back to her feet. Hartwell able to hold her off for a second. Oh, but nasty round. And Yamashita absorbing forearm after forearm, but moving forward towards Indi Hartwell with headbutts. Now taunting Indi Hartwell was Miyu Yamashita. Catches her with the low knee, but a big spine buster from Indi. Kick to the back of the head and then to the jaw from Yamashita. Yamashita just needs to land that one knockout blow. Again, drawing energy from the atmosphere, but Hartwell got out and hit that full Nelson face buster. And that's it! Just like that, out of nowhere, Indi Hartwell hits that.
Congratulations to our new HOG Women's Champion, Indi Hartwell. That match could go down as Match of the Year. Those women are strong and hit hard. Congratulations to Indi Hartwell. And best of luck on your debut in TNA. All right, who's ready for our main event? Bro, you ready? Bro? All right, we are now going to follow the match of our crown jewel champion, Zilla Fatu. The main one. And he's going to take on Bro, Matt Riddle. Bro, check it out.
This man back in an HOG ring, the original Bro, Matt Riddle. Last we saw Riddle.
Zilla Fatu!
And let me tell you, some built him up, but of late, Booker is trying to tear him down. So you wonder how might that affect Zilla. That came up in our conversation as well. We'll see if that plays any mind games with his head. Oh, look at that! Oh, Riddle.
It's not the right strategy.
No, it's not. Much had an effect on Matt Riddle. Here comes Zilla. Oh, look at Riddle.
Excellent maneuver there. A triangle.
He tried to trap him.
Choke over the top.
The PK there by Riddle. It looked like he tried to maybe trap him in the ropes, but again, Zilla's got that weight advantage, and he just tumbled to the floor. I don't know what you call that, but it was Zilla not going to quit.
Firing back with that right hand, though.
Series of right hands. Zilla comes in, back elbow by Riddle. Riddle up to the top.
Floating Bro.
He nails it.
Fights out, gets the double leg. Perhaps a slingshot coming. And Riddle.
I didn't think he would cover the distance on that. Belly to belly suplex. Another kick to the back of the neck by Riddle, and Riddle is firing off shots. Another kick. And there's another knee strike. Oh, I mean, Zilla's out on his feet.
Fisherman suplex.
And a kick out again.
Riddle stunned in the corner. Here comes Fatu.
A wild Fatu comes in.
Floating Bro again, perhaps.
Oh, I think Zilla caught him in a power bomb.
A flying splash.
And Riddle bridges up.
Oh, power bomb right up on top of the shoulders of Zilla Fatu.
And another knee. He blasted him.
Well, new champion.
RKO, no.
Fatu blocks it. Pop-up Samoan.
The spike comes out.
Super Samoan spike, but no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Low blow from Matt Riddle.
Oh, no. He went for Zilla Fatu, still your HOG Crown Jewel champion.
It's only a matter of time before we see the one, Zilla Fatu, on the big stage in WWE. That's all I'm going to say. All right, it's now time for our final match, the main event. We have his first appearance since leaving WWE, Cedric Alexander versus the HOG World Champion, Mike Satana.
His House of Glory debut, his very first match since leaving WWE after spending 8.5 years of his career there, back on the independent.
Cedric Alexander deserved in WWE, and now Cedric Alexander has an opportunity to revitalize his career. A win over Mike Satana for the HOG World title would do more than that.
Mason, by the way, is still in the building. Get a little respect here at the beginning of this match. Yes, we are.
Someone slips through the cracks and wins that championship.
Headbutt takeover there by Satana. Cedric coming off the ropes. Watch out! Launches himself into Satana, immediately back into the ring, which is smart.
Now steps up.
Nice flatliner. And backs him into the corner. Vicious chop to the chest. And Alexander says, thank you.
That one was in the face.
I think I'll reciprocate. Irish whip into the far side. In comes Alexander. And a drop kick right to the side. This is getting violent now. Listen to that. Wow. Nice chop right to the throat.
Alexander controlling the pace of this match.
Santana with a leapfrog. And a nice front face drop kick. He's not slowing down. Santana with a dive into the barricade. Santana back up.
Santana able.
And a superplex by Mike Satana.
Santana's an opening.
Scoops him up. Michinoku driver.
Oh, extremely close. From Alexander, though.
Nice leapfrog by Santana. Catches him.
Oh,
And a kick out.
let's aid that kick.
No, he did not. There's the roll through. Oh, the lumbar check!
Victory roll reversed.
It got him! Wow! The question, he continues to fight. He takes on all challengers. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter what continent. At some point, it's going to catch up to Mike Satana, but not tonight. And Cedric Alexander, obviously despondent, but
That was an amazing main event. A lot of respect between the two men who've obviously worked previously together. Congratulations to our HOG world champion still, Mike Satana. Can't wait to see him back in action. What a show. Chicago treated us well, I have to say. Nothing beats House of Glory. It is a vibe. The audience participation, they're really into it. It's a really good show. Highly recommend it if you ever have a chance to check out House of Glory. All right. Next week, join me when we will take a look back at K4 Fighting out of Buffalo, New York. It is cage fighting, it's kickboxing, it's MMA, it's everything a real fight fan likes. Remember, this is STF Rewind. I'm your host, Journeyman John. Till I see you next time down the road.